I've got decaf coffee right now as we're recording. I switched to decaf.
Why would you do that?
I because like when I drink regular coffee, I get the jitters. So I decided to switch to decaf. Like I get the
Okay.
shakes. Like I get like fucking like I get antsy. I'm already waking up with a ton of energy, but I love the taste of coffee. So, bam, decaf.
Hmm.
You sound like you don't agree with this life decision I made.
I'm Hispanic woman, so
What does that mean? Like you only drink like pure Colombian cocaine coffee?
whatever.
I know what.
Bustelo, wherever that comes from.
¿Qué?
Never mind.
Oh well, first off, that's right. You're Spanish, so buenos dias. Tu bien?
Yes, I'm fine. I thought we were doing this podcast in English.
And I, I mean that's all the Spanish I know, by the way. So we can continue doing the podcasting in English. I actually can ask for a coffee in Spanish now. I'm pretty proud of myself. Fucking Duolingo's helping me with that.
Oh, you're on Duolingo. Okay, you should add me. I've been trying to learn Portuguese for the past year. I know maybe two sentences.
Someone, someone told me that I should try to learn Portuguese first because if I learn Portuguese, it will help me learn Spanish, French, and Italian easier. I don't know if that's true or not, or if that makes any sense.
I believe that to be true.
Really? Is it just, are all three of those languages like, do they branch off of Portuguese in a way?
Here's the thing, learn Latin and the others should come easier.
Latin, like the old school Latin, like what, like Roman Latin kind of thing, or like, what do you mean Latin?
Yes. Is there any other?
I didn't even know that was still a language. Is that still a language?
Pharmacists still use it, doctors.
They do. They do. You're right. And lawyers probably still use it too.
Who?
Lawyers.
Who cares about them?
Who cares about a fucking pharmacist?
Oh, are you a lawyer?
Am I? No, I'm not a lawyer. I'm also not a pharmacist.
Oh, well, okay then.
Jesus Christ. It's unreal. No, I've
Well,
I didn't even know Latin
how's-
was still a thing though. I really didn't. I know it's in books and everything and stuff like that. I thought it died off. Like what countries speak Latin outside of professional careers like what you were saying?
let's go and find out. Let's find out if it's on Duolingo, because I might just switch it up.
There's no way they're teaching Latin on Duolingo. Do countries still speak Latin? There's just no way. The Latin language used to be spoken all over the Roman Empire, but no country officially speaks it now, at least not in its classic form. All right. I think I just found it out. Now, whether or not it's on Duolingo, that's a different question. That'd be pretty cool if it is.
Hmm.
Do people still speak Latin? Why is that? First, there are no native speakers of Latin. What happened to them? Well, the Roman Empire was conquered at one point, so I guess whoever
I
conquered
think
it.
they're all dead, like the language.
Yeah, there are no native speakers of Latin. Latin language spoken in ancient Rome developed and changed over time until it turned into different languages. An example: French, Italian, and Spanish. Get the fuck out of here. So those things come from Latin?
I just said that, didn't I?
Yeah, but I mean, this is Google, Marcella. I mean, like,
Marcella.
huh?
Marcella.
Oh, don't do that. That's not fair.
Why? It's my name.
Don't be coming in here asking me to pronounce your name correctly. Uh, is
Look,
it?
Duolingo has Latin. Let's do
Get
it.
the fuck out of here! Is that the
I'm
yellow
on it
flag
now.
one? Oh shit! What color flag is that?
Uh, it's red with like two leaves. It's like Caesar's, crown.
Ah, that makes sense. I think I've seen that before.
Oh, you have to do that.
That's a smart language to learn, I guess. Especially if you're saying trying to become a doctor or
Did you just specially?
what's that?
Did you just say especially?
Yeah.
Please take the X out of that word. It's like espresso. The next time I am in the vicinity of a person who says espresso, I will throw punch them.
Listen, Martin. I'm gonna say especially in espresso. I love putting X's where they don't belong. That's my
That
life.
explains so much.
Explain yourself. Oh wait, explain actually has an X. I'm a retard. I'm an idiot. Explain. How's everything with your daughter who owns apparently a Fortune 500 company?
She took a break from it because she started middle school, so we had to concentrate on graduation.
Yeah, she's taking a net negative this year, because she has to go to middle school.
She's actually in the other room today making videos for her business.
That's crazy. That kid just never stop?
She does. I just told you she took a break. Plus, she took a break a few months back for the graduation. Prior to that, it was to continue to learn coding and the piano.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like she's already going to school, so she's doing what regular kids do going to school. She has her own
Hmm.
little business. She's doing videos for the business. You just said she's playing piano, which is awesome. Do you guys have like a little like keyboard piano in the house, or does she only take lessons offsite?
No, we have a keyboard. She taught herself with an app.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
What what app is that? Duo piano,
Uh,
Latin piano.
I don't remember. It's on her iPad, so.
Jeez. And what
But
made her what made her want to learn it though?
your guess is as good as mine. She's 10, you know. Like I never question 10-year-old. It's just like, okay, you want to do that? Sure.
That's cool. I feel like most people are like that though. I feel like even adults are like that, but we just don't do it. Where kids are just like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. Let's do it. Mom, I want a piano.
Yeah, no, she's pretty she's pretty solid in what she wants to do. Now she's learning drums.
Oh my god, she's gonna have a whole band.
A one-woman band,
Yeah,
possibly.
yeah, she'll be
I've
like the
got to
Trent
buy her
Reznor
drumsticks
of the.
now.
You have what?
I've got to buy her some drumsticks now.
You guys already have the drums. You just don't have the sticks.
No, no, no. They're at school.
Oh, the drums are
She
at
borrows
school.
them, but I told her I'd get her her own set of drumsticks.
Yeah, you would have blew your head off if she was playing drums all day in the house.
No, you know what? I would just get noise canceling headsets and stay in my room. And then we have a curfew here for 10 p.m. So as long as she's doing it before then, no problem.
Wow, you're the most what's that supportive? You're like the most supportive mother ever. That's so sweet of you. Like, yeah, play drums until 10. I'll just put some headphones on, sweetie.
Yeah, why not? I mean, yeah, who was it who said it? Whitney, the children are our future, blah, blah. I just want them to be happy.
Whitney who?
Exactly.
Like she's talking about Whitney Houston. It's like she's dead.
Yeah, no, she's dead.
Yeah, children are ain't her future. Got none. Have you obviously we met a little while back on that Wisdom app. I wasn't
Yeah,
on there for a long time. I went on there a couple days ago, and lo and behold, the app is dead.
it's always dead. Surprisingly, there's so many users, but
There's not.
you just get the same talks, and it's usually in the very early morning hours. It's, oh, God this and God that. I can help you build your business, blah, blah, blah,
Oh
blah.
my god, Jem, my buddy Jem goes, Wisdom's a great app for people to talk about how to run a business from people who don't know anything about running a business.
Yes, absolutely. And then there are the coaches.
Oh
Oh,
my god, the
what
life
does
coaches.
love mean to you? Or my favorite is, are you dealing with a narcissist? I do it too. I go on there, but I laugh a lot. It's just, I invite people, and come up and talk to me. And what does narcissism mean to you? So most people don't like to talk to me. They think I'm confrontational.
You are confrontational.
And what is your point, Jamie?
I don't know, Martin, but um, yeah. I was like, wait, this first one didn't land. Let me, yeah, no, dude, I go on there, the other day. It's been a long time, but at least like months ago, they were pretending to have users. Like there was obviously a lot of bot accounts, and people would have like 90 people that stopped by their show, even though like that's like, not true at all. But now they're not even doing that. Now it's just like it'll be a show that's going on for 3 hours, just like yeah, 6 people stopped by. And I'm like, holy shit. And I'm just in my head, like, no one listened to me. I knew exactly what they had to do with this app, and no one listened to me. They just kept banning me.
Wow.
The social audio thing is a good idea. Like, it's weird. It sounds like a good idea. I don't even know if it's a good idea, actually. It sounds like a good idea. It sounds like a good idea. Social audio, like social media, but audio version of it. But it just hasn't clicked anywhere. And even if, and Twitter's not even able to do it with their huge user base. Like, I don't know how well those Twitter spaces are doing. I don't know if you're familiar with that at all.
I've been on a few of them, but there's a lot of people there that I don't vibe with, so I don't go back.
Oh, and how does like a Twitter space work? Because I've gone on there and only have gone on random shows on accident. And when I join the room, people are like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And I'm like, I don't know. I joined your room. Sorry.
Well, it's obvious that someone that you know must have been there at some point, which is the only reason that you would see it, from what I understand, or that you're maybe part of a group that where the members are holding space there. I don't know. I tend to avoid them, just like I don't go on a green room anymore. And but there's a couple of others. There's Breakout. Breakout is interesting, and I was on Fireside last Saturday.
What are these?
The
What?
Fireside is
Yeah.
audio and video. I'll send you links to Fireside.
What makes
It might be
those two interesting?
Fireside is audio and video.
Oh, it's a video chat.
Yeah, but you have a stage, and then you have people who can watch. And I think they're only up to 4 cameras at once.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, this is why I think at the end of the day, like if YouTube or Twitch or TikTok, Snapchat would be a fourth like out like dark horse. But like I think those are the platforms that if the social audio thing is going to be successful, those are the platforms that can do it right. Because I mean, like those other apps just like they're just doing video chats, like YouTube and Twitch streaming, like already do that. So if they want to make like a different segment for social audio, I think those platforms have the user base obviously to do it, but they also have like the way to do it. They'll be able to do it very well, cleanly. But I feel like if the money was there to do it, they would have done it by now.
I don't know. Maybe the money's there. Maybe they're just lazy. Maybe they don't want to. Maybe they don't see any. Um, Maybe there's no real interest in it. Like
I'm
we can already
yeah.
video chat with friends on the phone, on Instagram, on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. There just might like again, it sounded like a good idea, but I don't even know if it's a good idea. This whole social audio thing, I don't think it just doesn't resonate to people. Like you said, the audience just might not be there for it.
Well, it was good while it lasted. Well, it came about during the pandemic so that people could continue to stay connected, I guess you could say. And I guess it served its purpose.
Yeah, and to be fair, I mean, social audio is just a nice way of saying phone call. Like if you really want to talk to someone, you can just make a phone call.
Exactly. But we're moving forward. We're progressing. Look at I use things like the Jetsons. The Jetsons, and I hate the fucking Jetsons, but the Jetsons had those video calls, right? And that's what we're pretty much up to that, except that we don't have flying cars.
Yeah, well, we do though. I hate when people say that. Like we do. We have planes. We have planes and helicopters. Like a car wasn't meant to fly.
Yeah, you're right. George Jetson's car looks like a helicopter.
Yeah, it's a
You're
fucking
right.
hell. We got that. We did it. Like people,
Yeah.
we're already living in the future.
Well, we are. Yeah, I think that we've just progressed like a little too quickly for my taste. Like, slow down. People can't catch up.
What do you mean?
Sometimes it's like, oh my God, I got the latest phone. Well, it's like 2 days later, a brand new one's out. And people are like, oh my God, but I just got this one. It's already obsolete. Well, that's what happens. We're just moving forward so quickly. There, there, there is no way to keep up with technology anymore. I just feel like, once we think we know everything, there's about 50 companies or 50 new products out there that says, nope, sorry, that thing you bought yesterday is already a dinosaur, a dinosaur or relic, whatever. And we've got some new stuff. And next week we're gonna have even better stuff.
Yeah, part of that is definitely marketing, where it's like
Mhm.
they're saying it's better, but it's like it's kind of just the same shit, just with different wrapping paper. But
That's it.
definitely since the industrial revolution, is it revolution? Industrial something? Technology. I was trying to sound smart like, because I mentioned something from social studies. But since then, it's not even history class, fucking third grade social studies. Um, since since that though, like yeah, what you said, the technology just keeps getting it's so weird. Like there are times where I'm away from technology for like half a day or a day, and I do feel more at ease. I feel very like I can breathe. There's no noise like around me that's like fucking piercing my eardrums. But then the other part of me is like, all right, but I still feel the same. I don't feel like happy or sad or like I like in the moment I feel like I'm happy, but deep down I still feel the same me. So I don't know whether it's not it is technology that like does make people like freaked out or sad, or if it's just their overall selves. Like I don't know. Also, like when the Bronze Age was happening, do you think like when humans were like making stuff out of bronze, there was a bunch of other humans like, oh, we're just moving too fast with all this technology, man. Got fucking spears and
They were
shit.
considered. Think about it. Anyone who was progressive was considered a witch or something else. Back then, people didn't appreciate that.
Oh, so you're saying we should like kill people that make cell phones?
You know what? I think we should start with maybe. No, never mind, because this is a podcast, and then they'll hear it and they'll be like, "Hey, we need to watch her."
No, okay. Marcella, she's just DM me. She says she wants to kill all pharmacists.
Oh, pharmacy.
they're they're the
What is
cause.
pharmacy?
Imagine. Turns out the
I
pharmacists are the
know.
ones. It makes sense. They're the ones that give you all the drugs.
What are
Maybe.
you gonna do when the world ends, Jamie?
What am I gonna do when the world ends?
Uh-huh.
Am I still alive?
Yes, yes. I mean, hopefully.
That's interesting. Oh, thank you, Marcella. I appreciate all that. I'm trying to think. What am I gonna? By the way, I keep every time I hear your name now I'm thinking Coachella. Um, if the world end, but like, what is the world ending to? Like, what do you mean? Like, am I the only person on the world? Is there just a few?
Let's say there is a zombie apocalypse. What are you going to do?
Well, oof.
Are you one of those people who says, I'm just going to kill myself or I'm just going to die because I will not be able to survive?
Yeah, no. Why would I do that? Like, if I if I'm not going to
Well, I'm
survive, then
asking
why even kill
because
myself?
I can't tell you how many people will say, I'm just going to die right away. Well, yeah, with that attitude, you are.
Here, I'll ask you first. I'll give you an answer, but what would you do?
I have a plan already.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. What's the plan?
My plan is to survive.
What does it mean? That's not like what you can't make a movie out of
I
that.
have, I can't make a movie out of that. I certainly can. Have you seen some of these fucking zombie films? They are so stupid. There's one about this woman living in the woods in her car.
It's pretty cool. You don't like that?
I
Well, what would you do to survive?
I would do anything that I had to do.
Like live in your car in the woods?
No,
Oh,
I don't drive.
oh my! You're dead. You're so dead. You're not surviving You're not surviving an hour. I don't know how to
Yeah.
drive.
It's like, no, I don't. But that doesn't mean anything.
Oh yeah. How are you gonna get all your food and your water and all your resources?
Don't you worry. I have a plan for all of that.
You don't. You don't got no plan. You got a bunker. She's holding out.
If I did, I wouldn't tell you guys because I don't want anybody storming that place trying to steal my supplies.
I think
Kill me and my kid and my cats.
your plan is to have your daughter like be the head of the zombie, like to be the king of zombies or something.
If anybody could do it, it'd probably her.
Probably, probably like already training for it. Yeah, I
I
don't.
don't know. I'm telling you, like next month it'll be, hey mom, can I have an AI system? Or I need a robot. And I would just say, sure, honey.
Yeah, sure. Let me just put on my Bluetooth headphones. Go nuts. I don't know what I would. Zombie apocalypse. I have to now survive. It's just annoying. I guess I would, chill where I'm at for a little bit. Try to
Do
get.
you have supplies? You have
Uh,
to have at least between 3 to 6 months of supplies.
I definitely have enough where I could. I got a lot of dry foods like lentils and oatmeal and shit like that.
Okay. Do you have water?
I have running water.
Running water. Okay. You do realize that when there's nobody there
Yeah.
to man all of those things, everything's going to stop.
No,
Electricity,
you just put you
water,
turn the faucet and
Wi-Fi.
the water comes out.
Good Lord.
I don't understand what you're saying. I can still do that during a zombie apocalypse.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah, and like all my lights work, so that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I
Until
don't even need
there's
a
no
light
one
switch.
there. Grid.
Until what?
Until no one is there at the grid to man that stuff.
Why would they do that? Just because there's
Everything
a zombie
shuts down.
apocalypse, you just have to stop doing your job?
People will die.
That's not my fault. I'm busy in my apartment trying to watch the
Never
game.
mind, Jamie. You're gonna die.
I'm
Everyone
gonna
will suffer.
die. You don't know how to drive a car, and I'm gonna die.
I don't need a car. I've got people.
You've got people.
Uh-huh.
All right, so Marcella's gonna be a slave owner apparently during the zombie
Not
apocalypse.
slave. Not slave.
I got people in my back pocket.
Such a jerk.
I don't. Do you know how to use a gun or a weapon or anything like a sword?
Why would okay, here think about this for a moment.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you want a gun? Do you know how to make bullets?
No.
Okay, so what happens when you run out of bullets?
What happens when you run out of water?
But that's I said that to you before.
I mean, and I'm asking you.
So then you go and you find a supply,
Yeah.
but you
So
should
you
be
go and find a supply of bullets.
where, Jamie? Because that's one of
Where
the
do you find
first
clean
things
water? You have to make sure the water's clean, has nothing in it. If it has any type of
that's
contamination in
because
it, you're fucked.
you have to have a filtration system.
And you have to have a place that has bullets.
And if you can't, what do you do with your gun?
And if you can't find water, what do you do with your thirst?
Oh my good God.
I'm making
You
these are valid points.
it's much easier to find water than bullets. Get yourself a machete. You never have to reload that.
Yeah, but all right, now, all right, is the zombie apocalypse, is it going to be contamination like based off a bite, like normal shit? Like if they bite you, are you a zombie?
I how am I supposed to know that?
Well, because this is your hypothetical.
Okay, so let's say they're just like George Romero's zombies.
What is what does that mean?
Night of the Living Dead, Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead,
Okay, so they
Land of
bite
the
you and you become a zombie, correct?
That's it. Yeah.
So you're gonna try to fight them close combat with a machete?
Yes.
That's Marcella. Marcella, Martin, Mary Lou. You're dead. You're dead. Like you're not Beth. You're dead. There's no way. There's no way. While you're defending your daughter's honor, and you're gonna just fucking macheteing it up.
That's only if I have to.
Well, how are you not gonna have to? You
Oh
have to
my
get
God.
supplies. You don't have a lifetime supplies in whatever bunker you have.
You don't know what I've got.
You have a lifetime supply of water. Come on. What are we?
I
What are
say
we doing?
at some point you will have to venture out and to find new supplies, but until then you should be stocking up.
I'm also thinking more so the gun thing. I actually wasn't thinking first of the defense. I was thinking more of hunting for food.
For all the animals that the zombies are going to kill?
Well, you don't think there's gonna be any animals that survive? Fucking lion or something? A buffalo?
A lion.
Yeah, just start hunting lion. By the way, I always had an opinion on that. You ever see the? Because do you eat meat?
Yes.
Okay, so you ever see the videos of like the people who like they go hunting for lion and they'll take a picture next to it, like, hey, I just killed this lion.
I hate those people.
I I get it. I get it. I get it. But to be fair, it's like, dude, if you're gonna hunt, like you could hunt the quail, a fucking bird that like if you were next to, when you could kick it and it'd fall and die. Like you could stare at it and die. Motherfuckers over here hunting lions. Like I get it. They're in these like trucks with these guns that like they're in no danger at all. But like if you were to actually hunt a lion where like there's a chance that he could come and kill you, that's pretty like,
Yes.
you know, that's impressive.
That the lion could kill you?
That you, instead of hunting something that like like there's no way it
Well,
will
the
hurt you compared.
quail
Yeah.
and turkey and deer, these are all, oh deer, you better watch out. If a deer turns around and decides to maul you,
Oh yeah, no.
or
If you actually get a real buck,
mountainside,
like from
but
an
yeah,
actual mountainous
you're
area,
fucked.
yeah.
That's it, you're fucked. But those are for survival. You're talking about hunting something for sport.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
That's it. I mean,
whoa,
what's
whoa,
the
whoa.
purpose of hunting a lion? What is the purpose? You're not going to eat it. You're mounting that shit.
What about the people that mount deer heads?
They ate the body.
They didn't eat the head.
You don't eat the head. Why would you do that?
Other animals can eat the head. They can eat the skin, the eyeballs, the tongue. There's a lot going on
Would you
there.
eat all that?
I'm not. Dude, I don't fucking. I barely fuck with. No, I don't even eat veal or lamb or anything.
You don't eat meat.
I do eat meat. I just don't eat veal and lamb.
Veal. Veal is cow.
Baby cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about lions and deer.
No. Okay. Okay. I'm just saying. Yeah. What happens if you eat the lion?
I don't know. I've never eaten lion.
I've never eaten lion too. I think I wonder if you can eat lion. What do you think?
I guess that if you were hungry enough, you could eat anything.
Mm.
But why? Just leave the fucking lions alone so that way you don't, chance getting killed out there in the Serengeti.
Yeah, but I guess my point is, like hunting a lion and hunting a turkey. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, like it's just weird. I always find it's funny. Well, I get the reasoning behind it, but I feel like it should be better explained to me because you at the end of the day you're hunting and you're killing an animal.
Yeah, but to what end? Like, why are you doing it? What is the purpose of hunting a lion? Just to show off to your hunter friends? Hey, look what I did?
But they do that with deer too. Oh, I just got a 12-point buck. You know, like
Yes.
it's. I mean, they do the
To
same
eat it,
thing.
I would hope.
Yeah, they now. All right, in your defense, there they do probably eat the deer. I will say that. I will extend an olive branch on that. For the most part, they probably eat the deer. But it's a huge dick measuring con. Like, dude, when you're going to Bass Pro Shop to buy your fucking camo because you're in the tree, like, come on, man.
These are all things I don't do.
Yeah, I don't want to do them either. I don't get it. Like I go to Bass Pro Shop, I feel cold. It's just always cold in there. Like the part of Dick's Sporting Goods where there's a fucking canoe. It's like, oh God, it's just like shut up.
You should go in and sit right in the canoe.
No, they usually have them standing up. I wouldn't be able to pull that off.
Well, knock it down and say, I need to know if I fit in this well, if it's going to serve its purpose.
Mm.
Can I try it on?
Have you ever been canoeing?
Yes.
It's fun.
Whitewater rafting is more fun.
So you'd rather go rafting than canoeing?
Yes.
How come?
It's exciting. It's like, I guess there's a thrill aspect, but I imagine being in a canoe, like being on a lake, like in Friday the 13th, and some dead kid coming out of the water and pulling me under.
You're an idiot.
What?
I said you're an idiot.
I'm an idiot. No, think about it. If the zombies are coming, then that kid is going to rise to the surface and pull you under.
I think you can go whitewater like canoe. Like you can go down some pretty fucking crazy shit with your canoe. It doesn't just have to be a raft.
Maybe a kayak, not a canoe.
Yeah, you can.
Why would you do that? You would fall right out.
You think no one's ever fallen out of a raft? And people have fallen out of canoes. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I've seen that. Yes,
Yeah,
I've fallen.
it's the same shit. I think canoeing though, it's actually no. You can go down more dangerous shit with a canoe because it's sturdier. So with a raft, you're feeling everything because it's just some rubber. I'm being serious. It's unreal. It's unreal. I don't even know how this is fun. Like I don't get it. Canoeing versus rafting. I look at that. Just this big banana yellow canoe or this raft. Oh, that picture looks like they're really having a lot of fun. That's a kayak. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Kayaks freak me out though. I don't like kayaks because I want to like kayaks, but it feels like because they strap you in, the second you fall over, that's it. You're done. You die.
Yeah, that's right. You can drown.
Yeah, like why would you want? Why
The
would they?
piranhas will go.
Yeah, where are you rafting?
I don't know, South America,
Have you wait? What? That's right. What country? Like, what nationality are you outside of American?
Mexican.
Gotcha. And have you ever? I always thought all the Central American countries were part of South America. I didn't know they were all part of North America.
Mm.
Did not know that. But have you ever been to South America?
Yes.
Why'd you answer like that?
No, I was just answering.
You're like, yes. Next question.
Yeah, next question, Jamie.
What countries have you been to in South America?
Cares?
What do you mean, who cares?
There's nothing but zombies everywhere.
Oh my god, are we still on this fucking zombie shit?
Well, because you're gonna die, and I was trying to save your life.
I'm not gonna. All right. My plan. I don't have a plan because unlike some people, I try to live my life not planning for a zombie apocalypse. But I get. I can't get guns apparently because there's no bullet stores near me anymore, Marccella. You fucking burnt those down. I can get a bow.
I'm not burning anything down.
I can
Bullets are
get a
meant.
slingshot. Yeah.
That, you know what?
With
That would actually work. So you'd better stock up on rocks
marbles.
or
No,
marbles.
marbles. I have a dude. I know a guy. I know a guy. I know a
Yeah,
guy.
I need a slingshot.
I can get
I
a
need
ton of
one.
marbles. So I get a slingshot, marbles.
We have crystals. That would actually work really well.
You have what?
Crystals.
Dud. So go in your
Heavy.
place. I'm gonna trade you some of my running water from the pipe for some of your crystals. And maybe some lentil soup.
Lights are going to be turned off, and then you're going to die of thirst.
No, I can just collect the rain and then boil it.
What if it doesn't rain for weeks?
I can go to the lake and then boil it.
You could also get a life straw and drink directly from the lake.
That's how
It
you
would filter.
a life straw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trusting that. I'll trust boiling my water since the dawn of since man discovered fire. I'll take that over the 1995 life straw. A life straw, she says.
Mm-hmm.
No. So all right. So my water's already. I know how to get water. I can defend myself with marbles. What else do I need? I'm pretty much set. Yeah, no, I got this. It's over. I need a way to. I need to find a way to watch the game.
Skynet becomes aware.
What's that?
What will you do if Skynet becomes aware, self-aware?
Uh, can I watch the NFL?
No.
Oh my! Then I'm gonna be pissed at Skynet. All that technology and they can't have the game on. It's ridiculous.
No, they're going to kill you.
Skynet's that Transformers thing, right? No, Skynet's Terminator.
Yeah.
Why would they kill me? All I got is some marbles and a fucking straw.
What purpose do you serve?
What purpose am I hindering?
Well, no, I want to know because they would want to keep just workers to build their robots until the robots are able to build themselves.
Do they need entertainment from a delightful podcast for the
No,
humans that
they-
survive?
You'd be one of the first to go.
What's that?
You would be one of the first to go.
Why would I be funny? Why are you okay? Why is everyone making sure you're alive and I'm the one that's dying?
Me, because I'm a natural born leader.
Oh my god! First off, your daughter is a natural born leader. Don't you dare.
Where do you think she gets it from, Jamie?
No, I mean, geez, it takes two to make a baby. All right, so
Yeah, and
I feel like
and he's just
you're downplaying his role, eh?
he's an engineer. That's about it.
He's just an engineer. No big deal. He's literally built. Oh, he's the one who's gonna be driving this whole fucking time when you guys
Driving,
survive.
yeah.
He's just an engineer. Yeah. He's just a doctor. He's just a rocket scientist. He's an engineer.
No, he's a mechanic, okay? Let's put it that way.
Jeez, you're really downplaying your man's over here. My God.
He's not my man.
Oh, it's just the baby's father.
Yes, the baby. She is
Oh,
the
okay.
baby.
Okay, so you want him to die instantly.
No, I don't care
See, that's what I'm hoping with Skynet. They don't care. They're just
about you.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Why would they? I mean, what am
Those
I?
Terminators come to your house. Don't say anything.
I have marbles.
You're going to be able to knock down the Terminators with marbles.
We established this. The marbles were for self-defense. We're past
They
this
were for
now.
the zombies because the zombies won't get back up.
Oh well, They're Terminators. They can't. They don't know how to walk on marbles. They got all these shiny feet. They're gonna slip instantly. I win. I have the high ground with
I don't
marbles.
think so. The high ground.
With marbles.
Where do you live?
Second floor.
So do I.
So we're
Doesn't mean
good. Oh, we don't even have to have this discussion. We're gonna survive. Everyone else is a peasant with their fucking patios and shit.
peasant.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
we got this.
Where do you live, Jamie?
In the tri-state area of America. I think we're both on Eastern Standard Time, if I'm correct.
I'm in New York City.
Oh, so then yeah, it's the same time for you.
Okay.
I was in New York the other day for a baseball game.
What baseball game?
Yankees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're on a winning streak.
Fun.
I don't know if you watch it all.
I don't watch TV.
Yeah, but you can watch it like on your phone.
I don't no. I'm not doing that. Why would I do that?
Oh, keep up with Aaron Judge about to hit 61 home runs. Pretty big deal.
I don't care about that.
No, but I do.
That's nice for you.
It could be nice for all of us
Why?
because it's fun.
That's not my idea of fun.
What's your idea of fun? She's
It
thinking.
depends on who I'm hanging out with.
Um, you're hanging out with a friend. You and another girlfriend get together and you want to have fun. What do you guys do?
Either the gym or the arcade.
That actually sounds like a blast. That sounds amazing, actually. You guys would actually have fun at the gym together, like just doing workouts or whatever, or running. Or you could do like a spa day.
Yeah, I haven't thought that deeply about it.
You thought about the zombie apocalypse, but you don't think about what you would do for fun when you're with a buddy.
Yeah, sure. If I'm with a friend, see, like I'll be in the UK soon, so all my friends are saying, well, we're going to have a party for your birthday. So that's fun.
So wait, your birthday's
I mean,
coming up soon?
yeah, December.
Oh, that's still a few months. Early December or late December?
Early December.
All right, yeah. It's like 2.5 months, but all right. But I guess you planned this trip and everything. How old are you gonna be?
52.
You're gonna be 52 years old.
Yes.
I think we discussed this because you don't sound like you sound young.
Because I'm a witch.
They would have killed you. We're so progressive now. We keep witches alive.
Yes.
I
You
wonder.
guys need us.
Oh yeah, why? How so?
You just do. Like, you want to curse somebody. Who are you going to call?
Witchbusters.
Somebody pisses you off and you're like, you know what? really need to know if this person is doing something bad to me, and I'm gonna have to curse them or send it back to them. You're gonna be like, let me call Marcella.
Yeah, let me call 1-800-WITCH.
We don't work that way.
No operating system.
We're not globally accepted yet.
You gotta go to witch.gov or .org or something. You don't even have an e-commerce yet. You got like a Patreon.
No, I don't have a Patreon. That's not my sole source of income, so I do other things.
You know, I was thinking about though, because we were talking about how they used to burn people at the stake for like they might have been a witch or whatever. What happens if
Mm-hmm.
people back in the day there were witches, right? There actually were witches, but they killed them all because they burnt them at the stake, and we don't give those people enough credit for killing all those witches.
Then new witches are born, and they get even with those fuckers.
No, but we killed them all. They can't pass it down. It's hereditary.
That's not true
Why not?
because witches are not always born.
What? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
They're not always born. Some of them are made. Some women, some people, not just women, some people will see something and say, you know what? I think I really like that. And then they start to practice it and they get better at it, right? Just like anything.
Yeah, how do you
So
practice witchcraft and become a witch?
you just do. You first thing is you become one with nature.
Hmm.
It's really what witches were. They were just the pharmacists and doctors of olden days.
Oh, do you think they were just hippie chicks, and then people thought they were witches?
Hippie. We didn't have hippies back then.
We
I
did.
mean,
They
we
were
did, but
witches.
we didn't call them that. Yeah. Flower children. Hmm.
Flower children. Yeah, geez. So were you around during the whole hippie craze? No, right? That's a little like still past your prime.
I was just born.
Ah, okay. So like you didn't have a chance to live in it.
I sure did. I was a little girl in the 70s.
Oh, okay. What was that like? I mean, well, like, I know that's a dumb question, but like, I'm sure things were like, what
Things
do you?
were way different.
Yeah, explain that.
I mean, things were different in general because we didn't lock our doors. I could be outside playing without my parents. I would never send my kid outside alone now. Things were just
Uh,
different.
was it, yeah. So was it like I was? I'm always confused by that. Where was it more so that things were safer back in the day, or parents just like didn't give a fuck as much and just let their kids roam free?
I think it wasn't that they didn't care. I think that they just felt safer to them. People thought, hey, go outside and play with your friends. And that was it. We didn't need another parent to watch us, and kids would run off and do their thing, like run off into the woods or into abandoned buildings and get hurt and, come home and it's like, okay, you got a scrape on you, let me clean it up. Nowadays it's like, where are you going? What time are you coming back? Let me turn on your phone location. You know.
Yeah, I wonder. It's. Do you think it's mostly because the world today is more chaotic, or do you think it's perceived that way and it makes people fearful, so they get like that with their kids?
That's a very good question.
Those are the only
I
type
know
of
my daughter
questions that are
doesn't let
asked on
the
Monday
kids
Morning Dullard,
out.
Marcella.
No, that's my daughter would never let the kids out um by themselves. Well, they're little, they're only 6 and 3. She would never let them out by themselves. I would. I don't know. I just feel like in the 60s, the 70s, the 50s too, that it was just like just go outside and play, get some fresh air. There was no technology and no threats, and if there were threats, we didn't know about them until it came around. I think technology is has a lot to do with how people protect themselves these days. You get these threats online, you get them on your social media. Back then you had to like buy a magazine and cut out letters and mail it.
Ransom note? Is that what you're talking about?
Not just ransom, like hate mail. It was like I'm gonna buy some plastic gloves and cut out all these letters and glue them to a piece of paper, and then I'm going to physically mail it to a person. That way, I can tell them how much I hate them and I'm going to kill them. Nowadays, it's like you just send a fucking email and you can just delete the email address.
True. I think it's also though with that kind of situation, a quantity versus quality. Like people get death threats all like famous people get death threats all the time, especially like people who are famous on the internet. Like they're getting it's just a bombardment of death threats and threats in general.
Hmm. Yeah.
Where people still got that back in the day, not as much, but I think when it's like a letter, it's got like glitter on it, the fucking guy signed it with his blood, you go, okay, I'm not getting as many of these as if I lived, this current day and time, like in 2020, but this one seems legit. Like we should track this one down. Like, it just seems like, oh, like dude, imagine if people got letters still, like death threat letters. They take that way more seriously than some fucking dude on Twitter.
It's easier now to cover your tracks online, especially if you know what you're doing.
Is it?
If you can find a server to bounce things off of, create like a fake server or just a throwaway one, like a burner, and you wanted to send threatening emails, you could, because what they'll do is they'll track it. They'll track the email back to the IP address, but IP addresses can be changed every 24 hours from what I understand. Maybe it's even more. I have no clue. I'm not that tech savvy,
Yeah,
but it's
me
just,
either.
shit that I read sometimes. They could literally trace it. And if you know what you're doing, then you can have it end at some point. And back in the day, you had to worry about fingerprints and where the letter came from because there's a stamp from wherever it came. Unless you live in the town and you just drop it in their mailbox without mailing it, that would have been smarter.
Yeah, but if you live in the town, you kind of like those are going to be some of the first people they ask, especially if
Well, maybe you don't
the
live in town.
postal
Maybe you live
service has
in another
no.
state and you drive in to leave them the
Oh, well, that's
yeah,
different. Yeah.
postal, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah, but then can't they just like if someone coincidentally had a security camera, they can just get the license plate of a random car that stopped by.
you could cover your license plate with mud or paint or some shit.
Yeah, but you can only do that for a certain amount of time before if a cop sees that, they're going to pull you over.
That's why you use the mud.
So you would have to
Then you want
basically stop maybe a few blocks down the road, cover your license plate, hope that between that time and when you get to the mailbox, no cop sees you, put the letter in the mailbox, go another couple blocks down, take mud
I
off your
think we're
license.
thinking about this a little bit too deeply.
I'm just, I'm trying to see if this guy's gonna get away or not. Fucking trying to figure it out. Also, you have to hope people still use mailboxes. Like if it's an apartment complex, you're fucked. You can't unlock that shit.
No, not like they have the little door slot, right?
Yeah, dude, imagine like some guy comes to the door and you're like next to the door, like, oh, hello, just trying to give you a death threat. Just unhinging here. There's the letter. Have a good day. Top of the
Then you
morning.
open the door with your machete or with your guard dog, you know?
Yeah, wait a minute. At that point, if you're at the dude's house, why are you like fucking like man up, man? Like you're gonna fucking really gonna put a letter in the mailbox? Like this is your chance. You see the car in the driveway, make knock on the door, make a commitment.
Unless there are people around.
Of
And
course.
then if there are people around, then you don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that guy's really stable enough to be like, oh well, I can't. I gotta get out of here. This is can't, can't be killing the guy at 10 in the morning. I could just leave him a death threat in the mail.
I don't know. What time did the Terminator kill the first Sarah Connor?
I don't remember the first Terminator. I saw it so long ago.
Were you even born?
Oh, when it came out, no, because the first
Yeah.
Terminator was the 80s, right?
Yep.
No, I wasn't born. I mean, they do this thing called they called repeats, like they run, so you can watch the movie on TV, Marccella. That's what I did.
Okay. 1984, honey.
1984. Damn,
Yeah, that was the first Terminator film.
dude, that's when Arnold Schwarzenegger was in his prime. The man, the myth,
Hmm.
the legend. I love him. I love so many of his movies.
I'm an Arnold fan too.
You ever see Commando?
Yes, Amanda.
I feel like we talked about this already.
I don't think so.
It's such a great movie. There's so many one-liners in that movie. Don't wake
And
my
I'm
friend.
a
He's dead tired.
you last. I lied.
I, yeah. I lied. Let off some steam, Bennett. I fucking love that. Is such a great finishing line to a movie.
Oh, brother.
When he just like in the beginning goes wrong and shoots the guy right in the head, I'm like, I love that. I wish I lived that life.
Of course you did.
Wrong. He can do no wrong. He's the best.
I suppose.
Suppose he's awesome.
I mean, ask Maria Shriver.
Who's that?
His wife?
Oh, what? What's wrong with her?
Oh, you said he could do no wrong. I said ask Maria Shriver.
Why did he like? Oh, didn't he cheat on her or something with like the cleaning lady?
Yeah, like the housekeeper.
That's
And had a
but
child.
but you know, like, can you blame him? It's the housekeeper. Like that's every guy's fantasy.
I don't know about that.
It's the housekeeper, and then when like you're young, like when you're 18 or 19, and your mom has a hot friend, she just like comes downstairs one day, and you're just like, what? Oh my god, is this happening? Ah. Oh, and then the teacher, obviously. Those are like the three fantasies right there.
I wouldn't know.
Well, it's being a guy, like we're trapped in this. We sadly our minds go this way all the time.
I'll have to ask my son. Is that true?
How old is he?
33.
Oh yeah, he'll he'll tell you everything.
He kind of just stares at me. Why are you asking me these questions, Mom?
Some guy on a podcast that I went on for a second time for some reason. I don't know why I said yes.
Yeah, I don't know why I said yes. I was kicking myself all weekend. Like, why the fuck would you say yes to that?
Yeah, I gotta admit, this morning I'm like, fuck, 9:30, huh? Tired.
Yeah, 9:30. That was
You
yeah. I
picked
was
it. I
sitting.
gave you a couple other ones for 6 p.m. You.
I was busy. I was on another podcast last week.
Oh, look at you. What podcast were you on?
My friend David Williams has a podcast, the Be Your Own Hero Show.
Oh my goodness. You were just shitting on
Yeah.
all that shit like 15 minutes ago. And now you're all about it.
Well, no, because we talked about comic books.
Oh, you're into comic books?
Yeah. Well,
Uh-huh.
I haven't bought them for a long time. But yes.
Do you have any favorites?
When I was a kid, it was Superman, and then after that, it was Marvel. You know, I like the Scarlet Witch. She's my favorite.
Huh. It's funny. Because I was never big on comic books growing up, but I always thought Spider-Man was a DC character for the longest
I
time.
love Spider-Man.
Yeah, but doesn't he seem like he'd be a DC character? Like he seems so not like any of the other Marvel superheroes. He reminds me more of a DC superhero.
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know, because like Batman seems like he's his own dude, and Superman seems like he's his own dude, and Wonder Woman seems like she's her own chick or whatever. And Spider Man always seemed like he was his own dude, so then he would be part of their thing. Like Aquaman's like fucking, he's swimming, like they would all be there, but like no, Spider Man is technically part of Marvel, which is like the Avengers and all that. And it's like I don't see that. Like I don't like when I see like Thor and that fucking raccoon thing and a couple other ones. I don't think of Spider Man paired up with them.
No, no, he wouldn't have been. I think he paired up with the Fantastic Four, with
Fantastic Four.
possibly.
So he can tell
I
them
don't.
like, "Hey guys, this isn't working out. No one wants you. no one, no one wants you to do it. Like, we just
Oh
want to
my
be
god.
rid of you."
I know that he's teamed up with the X-Men. There you go. And
Really?
possibly, yeah, yeah. At least, okay. The Avengers, Fantastic Four, X-Men, and possibly Shield.
The fuck is Shield?
Never mind.
Isn't that TV show about like SWAT teams or something? It was on like
It's okay. Never mind.
no,
Let's
we're not. I want to know.
let's move on from this subject. What about the Incredible Hulk? He was my other favorite when I was a kid.
He's Marvel. I can see that. Yeah, the Hulk was good. I
Do
saw
you,
that.
so do you prefer Marvel or DC?
Um, I prefer DC because it's probably because it's more recognizable. I mean, it's fucking Superman and Batman. So
Superman and well, what's not recognizable? I think the most popular character from Marvel would have to be Spider-Man and possibly the Hulk.
yeah, and I like Spider. I love Spider Man. The Hulk is kind of gay. I'm not a big Hulk fan. Like I'm over the Hulk at this point. It's my
He's
what's that?
wow.
Uh,
Why is he gay?
it's just boring. And like I saw that other Marvel movie where like he was half a Hulk and he was at a diner, and I'm just like, this isn't. I'm not. I don't. Want this is just
Oh my, he
boring.
wasn't just a Hulk.
He
They
was.
merged consciousness.
Yeah, yeah. See, I can't. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not like you're either the Hulk or you're not. Like what do we like? But with Spider Man, um, he very popular, of course, but it's not even close to
Mhm.
Superman. It's Superman and Batman. I don't think it's even close to Batman. Those two are way more popular than Spider Man, and Spider Man's insanely popular.
I don't like Batman.
Why? Why? There's always people that just don't like Batman. Why don't you like Batman?
Don't. I just think Bruce Wayne is a dick.
Uh,
Just like Tony Stark. They're like mirror images of each other.
yeah, exactly. So basically, Marvel copied DC.
I don't know because Tony Stark has all the technology, and
So
I
does
no,
Batman.
they're exactly Bruce Wayne. They have the money, the smarts, the technology. I mean, I just don't like either one of them.
Gotcha. So you don't like their character outside of the suit, pretty much.
Either one.
What about Superman?
He's my favorite.
Ah, why is he your favorite?
Oh, he's the first one I was introduced to as a little girl.
Yeah, because he's the most famous. He's the biggest. It's Superman. It's the fucking like you can't.
He's like the like my kids would say, he's the goodest good guy.
He's the good. He's the goodest good guy. Like you can't. You can't be. I think there was a. Oh man, I was watching a video or something, and they were. Fuck. I'm gonna kill this, but like early on in Superman's thing, like he was supposed to just be like a Superman. Like he was just supposed to be a regular man, but like he was better in every way. And then later on in the comic or the story of Superman, they made him like just like basically what he is now, just indestructible. You know, laser beams at the eyes, flying, fucking can fly through planets if he really wanted to. Like
He's from another planet.
he's also from another planet. Yes, very true.
Gets his power from the sun.
Does does that Captain Marvel chick, does she have any weakness like Superman? Like does she have any Krypton or like her period or something? Like what's able to stop her?
Wow, her period. Okay, we're not talking about this.
Why not?
That's so rude.
Okay, but does she actually have a weakness in any way?
I think her weakness is probably her inner child trauma.
Okay, so she all
It's
right,
all
her period. All right, I got it.
no, that's physical. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, but you get emotional every now and then, right?
Everybody gets emotional, Jamie.
Everybody says sometime. Her inner child trauma. But
Yep.
that's not gonna like if Lex Luthor threw a green rock at Superman, he's like down for the count. So like if you like bring up the fact that like, hey, your dad threw away your macaroni sculpture, like Brie Larson's character is just gonna like faint, like she just can't take it.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I know that she can be stopped. She was drained of her power by
Oh,
Rogue. Yeah.
that's interesting.
Hmm.
How'd she get it back?
It's a good question. I don't remember.
Get
I don't
mad.
think she ever lost it. I think Rogue just like absorbed it and kept some of it.
Huh, yeah, no. Obviously, the comic stuff with all these movies these past 10, 15 plus years or whatever has been pretty crazy, but I just never got that into it. I saw the Batman movies with Christian Bale. Those were good. The second one was obviously the best one. The first one was all right. The third one was a little like it kind of dragged. It's a little bit of a drag fest. Uh, didn't watch any of these new superhero man movies. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies were amazing. And then I just don't like any of the Marvel movies. I tried liking them. I can't. I just can't get into them. Someone told me Thor Ragnarok is the best one. Watch that one. I saw it. I laughed like 2 or 3 times, and that was it. It wasn't that good.
Ragnarok was it was just dumb.
Oh, you think it was dumb?
I mean, it was funny, but I don't
Hmm.
know. I don't think it was supposed to be.
I also just don't get it too. It's like one thing is Thor's supposed to be like the god or something of his world, and he acts like he's a fucking frat boy. It's like it doesn't make any sense. And then like you pair like I was watching the Avengers Endgame or whatever, and like you literally have Brie Larson, who her character can like fly through a fucking like she can fly through a planet, like she literally could fly through it, and it would explode. Like that's how powerful she is. She is, and then like she's teaming up with fucking the dude from Jurassic World and a raccoon and the fucking Howard the
Or no,
Duck. It just doesn't make any.
like
It doesn't make any sense. It's like
I
you
think
wouldn't.
the only thing I think her weakness might just be her mind. I think that's it. I think it's just she's susceptible to control,
And
to mind
society.
control. But I really think that's the only thing.
Oh. Well, I mean, wouldn't anyone be susceptible to mind control?
Maybe except for Professor X.
Ah, true. True. Huh. Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Hmm.
I just finished my coffee, so I'm happy about that. And it didn't do anything. I don't got the jitters or anything.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Marcella. We're about to wrap it up. Is there anything you wanted to
Yes.
say before we split
No,
ties? We out of here?
no, thanks for having me again.
Yeah, I'm happy for you coming on again. I appreciate it.
Sure.
All right, I'll talk to you, Marcella.
Take care.